Hi everybody, my name is Stefanie Tovar and it is such an honor to be here with you all, thanks to the Oak Cliff Cultural Center, for us to dive into a practice that's mostly about decompressing and unwinding from the day so we can get ready for the gift of rest. So let's go ahead and begin. And what we'll do is we'll start in a seated position. Maybe you're seated in your bed or on the floor like I am. Either way, let's just go ahead and find a position that's comfortable for us, and then bring your arms down by your sides. So we're connecting with what's supporting us as we lengthen our spines up, and then guide your chin forward and into your chest. Now maybe right away you notice some tension in the neck or in the upper back space. Let's go ahead and sweep your chin across your chest. And can you imagine someone is standing or seated right behind you, lovingly placing their hands down on your shoulders to help you relax and ease into this shift towards rest. 2 more sways of the chin side to side, trying to release any tension that may have crept up during the day. Chin back level with the floor. And then we'll bring one hand to the heart, keep your other hand grounded into the surface below you. Closing down your eyes if that's okay with you, as we inhale our heart to rise up into the hand. And then exhale to ease down with the grounded hand. Inhale, heart rising. Exhale, grounding and easing. 3 more breaths. And then we'll go ahead and bring the other hand to the heart. With our eyes closed, envisioning a soothing color. Is there a color that helps you find a sense of peace, a sense of relaxation? With the inhales, we can take in this color. And then we exhale to clear space for more of this color of peace. Su color de paz. 2 more big breaths. And then bowing your head to your heart, bowing your head to peace. So we bring our hands together, interlace those fingers, and then bring your hands forward. This might feel weird, so the hands stay reaching forward towards me, and go ahead and bring your head to your heart. Bring your spine back, so it's the upper back flowing back. Yeah. 2 more big breaths here. Now we'll bring this interlacing up. Maybe it's directly over your head, maybe it's slightly forward. Just pay attention to what feels good for your shoulders, good for your back space. Normal to witness a lot of engagement in your back and in your core. Can we find a micro bend of the elbows and bring the elbows away from one another? Yes, that's upper back activation. You're not crazy. Lifting and lengthening up. Bring the left hand down, right arm over your ear, side body stretch. Not important how far over we're going, more important that the right sit bone grounds and that the heart opens up. Shoulders relax. Inhale here. Arm circle sweeps in front of you. 4 more, like a way to help clear out your day. Two more big circles. And then the chin will flow into your left shoulder, right arm flowing in the other direction. This movement is meant to help in mobility of the right shoulder, movements to help us decompress and release any rigidity or tension there. Right arm guides us up, both arms flow up, hands together at your heart. Hands on your legs, shoulders up, shoulders drop. One more. Shoulder circles front to back, 3. Hands together at your heart, remember your color of peace. Interlacing your fingers again, flowing them forward and up. Lifting your core, your heart, and your crown up towards your hands. And then release the right hand, left arm up and over your ear. Shoulders relax, heart opens to the sky. Arm circles washing across the front 4 times. Maybe you can imagine that this left hand is washing that color over your body, your mind, your heart, inspiring peace with these mindful movements. And then the other way, 4 times. Chin could flow into the right shoulder so we can help release through the left side of the neck while we do this. And then this arm helps pull us up, guide us up, arms rising to the sky, hands together at your heart. Hands on the legs, shoulders up, shoulders drop. One more. Shoulder circles again, front to back, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Bottoms of your feet together to make a diamond shape. Yeah, and then we'll bring the hands to the legs, lifting our spines up. Bring your spine forward. We're bending the elbows away from the knees. We're not going to press down. In fact, if anything, we're going to imagine that there are oranges underneath our knees, pressing down into those oranges to extract the citrus there. And if anything, we can get the basket hands and bring that underneath the feet. Bending the elbows away as the spine reaches long. So it's not about bringing the head down. It's about the spine lengthening and reaching forward. By imagining that we're pressing into the oranges, we are engaging our abductor muscles, the muscles that guide the thighs away from one another to help open up the hips and the back. 2 more breaths here. And then we'll lift ourselves all the way up. Go ahead and keep your right leg in, extend your left leg long. The right foot will touch the inside of your left leg. It doesn't matter where the right foot is. Listen to your right knee, whatever's comfortable for that knee. And now that left leg is long, straight ahead of you, flexing the foot, and then bringing the hands to frame that left leg, lifting your spine up, spinning towards your leg, and then releasing over. This helps us stretch all of our hamstring muscles rather than just inner knee. Maybe especially helpful if you find yourself running or walking a lot in these times. And we could flex the foot on the inhale, exhale to point the toes. So it's not about touching the foot. 3 more. Maybe releasing your head to your heart. Find your tempo of your breath. How long can your inhales and exhales be to support in releasing, soothing your nervous system, flexing that foot, slowly flowing up your spine. 1 shoulder circle front to back, and then left hand to the right leg, doesn't matter where it lands. Other hand behind you, lifting your spine up and then twisting to your right. Super gentle. It's not about how far down or how far over. It's about relaxing. That is our aim. That is our goal, to inspire deep rest. 2 more breaths. And then we get to unravel at center, flowing your right leg long now, and then bring your left leg in. And that foot, wherever it lands, maybe it's different from the other side, and let it be different. Bringing that hands to now frame your right leg as we lift up our spines, spin your heart towards the leg, and then release over. There is some compression here, so if you're noticing that, totally normal. It is meant to help detoxify our bodies. Flexing foot, pointing toes. 3 more long breaths. And then at the end of your 3rd exhale, flexing that foot again, flowing up your spine. The right hand to the left leg, wherever it lands is perfect. Other hand behind you, lifting ourselves up and then twisting to the left. Shoulders ease, core, heart, and crown rising. Try to keep this soft though. Relaxing twist. It's like a gentle release of our backs as well. Okay, coming back to center, bringing both legs long, and that being said, both knees bend, feet in contact with your surface. Hands are behind the legs as we inhale the heart forward, chin up, chin in, spine curls back. 3 more like that. And this is for your back, your hips. Allow the head to flow, the chin rising up, and the chin flowing in to help release through the neck. Good, and then we'll go ahead and lift ourselves up. Bringing one hand down, doesn't matter which leg. And then bring your feet over to one side, and then coming up to hands and knees. So the hands flow underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And then we'll inhale, cow spine, heart and seat rise. Cat spine, opening your back to the sky. 2 more. Your timing, honoring your breath pattern, allowing elbows to bend and hips to sway. Then we'll inhale into long spine. Knees out wide, big toes together to touch behind you, hips back towards the heels. If this is feeling like a lot for your ankles, you can tuck those toes under, or maybe even guide a towel or a blanket underneath your ankles to help release any strain you may be feeling there. Maybe the forehead can kiss the surface below you. Maybe the hands stack into fists, and we rest the bridge of our nose onto that top thumb knuckle. This is to help release, it's a pressure point for our nervous system to help relax, help soothe us towards rest. 3 more big breaths. And at the end of the 3rd exhale, we'll inhale child's pose, exhaling back to your hands and knees. Okay, so something different. We're gonna go ahead and bring our hands over to the right. I'm gonna face you to make this a little bit easier to understand. So hands to the right, stepping your left foot forward, bring your hands back. Maybe they frame the front leg and that's perfect, just staying there. Maybe the hands find your front leg. Slowly, very slowly lift yourself up. It may not take a lot for you to release or feel that sensation in your right hip flexor. Maybe the hands are on pillows. Maybe they're on extra blankets. Don't feel like you have to bring your hands up to your leg. Can you bring your core up to your heart wherever you are? Yes, that tends to be more lengthening of the hip flexor, more engagement and releasing there. But it's also meant to help support your low back. 2 more breaths, I know. May feel like a lot, you're not crazy. And then bring the right hand down. Left hand stays on the left thigh as you reach your heart towards me, and then twist towards your bent leg. And this is as intense as it gets, so maybe that'll help us feel a little bit like, oh, we can take breaths, deep breaths of relaxation and assurance. Okay, so now the right hand comes down. Walk both hands over to the right, and then bring that left foot back. Maybe it's a lot of steps, no big deal. Hands back to center. Cow spine. Lift your heart and seat up. Cat spine, open mouth. One more. Long spine. Hands over to the left now. Stepping your right foot forward. Bring your hands back, framing that right leg. Now let this side be different. Maybe it's not as high, maybe it's a little bit lower. Hands maybe to your front leg, staying here. Low abdominals pulling up, maybe your heart up. Try to bring your body weight forward. Maybe you even pause this, go back, and then bring an extra blanket or pillow underneath your knees for this part. Normal to witness a little bit on the kneecap, but not excessive. So that may mean that your body weight needs to shift closer to me. And then the left hand down. Right hand stays on the right leg as we extend the spine forward and then twist. Try to find a bend in that bottom elbow so we don't lock out through that joint. What can be relaxed? I know. And then bringing that right hand down, walk your hands over to the side and then bring that right foot back. We did the hardest part, that's it. So now let's bring the knees out wide, big toes together to touch, hips back, maybe the fists stack, forehead to fists, back to your child's pose. 3 big breaths. Inspiring ease with each breath, especially the exhale. Now we'll go ahead and bring the hands underneath the shoulders, lifting ourselves up just enough to flow the legs over to one side, and then bring the feet to the front edge of the mat. We're gonna lie down soon. So first, let's bring the palms up in our lap. Shoulders up, shoulders drop. Head circles one direction. And let the body follow the movement of your head. Maybe your torso follows, maybe your shoulders. Two more, as slow as you can. Think of what can be relaxed. Maybe it's your jaw, your lips, your hands, and then the other way. Relaxing deeper and deeper with each breath. Okay, lengthening your spine all the way up, bringing your arms forward and then rolling down. Time to lie down. And I'll do some of this bit with you. So we're coming all the way down, and then we'll bring our knees into our chest. A sway of the legs side to side to help massage your low back. Keeping the knees together, hands on your kneecaps as we inhale the knees closer. Hands stay connected as we exhale the knees away. Allow the small of the back to leave your surface. Inhale, small of the back imprinting. And then exhale, small of the back away. 2 more. This is a subtle, or maybe it doesn't feel so subtle, release for your glutes. Therapeutic cat and cow tilts for your back to release. Now circles with the knees out and away. Maybe it feels more supportive for you, or more therapeutic for you to just ease your arms down and do this movement with the legs on their own. Just get curious, what feels better for you? Other way with those knees, maybe it's with the hands connected. Okay, so now we'll go ahead and keep the right leg in. Flow your left foot in contact with the floor. Flexing right foot. Pointing the toes. Just 1 more. Rotating through the ankle joint, 1 direction. And then the other way. Flexing that foot. Flow your left leg long on the mat. Left hand holds the outside of your right leg. Right arm reaches to the side like a wing. Bring this leg across the space. And the face is shining towards your right hand. 3 more breaths. What can be relaxed? Can both shoulders relax down into the surface below you? And then we'll go ahead and flow that right leg in, left leg in to meet the right. Right foot connects down. Inhale to flex your left foot, and then pointing toes. 2 more. Rotating through the ankle, 1 direction. And then the other way. And now we'll slide that right leg long. Right hand to the outside of the left leg. Left arm opens to the side. Bring that leg across the space. Face and heart reaching towards your left hand. And then 3 more big breaths. The thumb is spinning or pointing towards the wall that's closest to the crown of your head. And that's to help facilitate an opening across the front of your left shoulder and your chest. Now back to center, left leg in, right leg in, together through the nose, open mouth, left foot down, right foot down. Maybe this is where you stay for final relaxation. Maybe you now grab your blankets or whatever you wish to snuggle with and just ease down. Maybe the legs long, maybe a pillow or pillows underneath your legs as you lengthen the legs. Whatever helps you feel supported, relaxed, safe. Finding that position, that shape of ease. And then I get to wash over you some sounds. And I was thinking tonight it could be just ambient sounds for releasing, just to give you some space to find a journey of sorts of relaxation. And so allowing the sounds of this instrument, the harmonium, to wash over you, to inspire peace. Maybe even you can imagine that you're floating or resting in your color of peace. And with every exhale, you get to ease deeper into peace. been offering in previous practices for rest, maybe you stay here. Feel free to stay here. Maybe you offer a soft sway of your head side to side to help relax and release your neck some more. Hug your legs into your heart, swaying them side to side. Over to one side, completely relaxed. Up to your comfortable seated position. Arms reaching for the sky, hands flowing together at your lifted heart, arms rising, hands flowing together at your heart, arms rising, hands together at your lifted, releasing heart, bowing head to heart, grateful for this opportunity to be of service to you, wishing for you some time and deep rest, rejuvenation, restoration, and a lot of love from my heart to yours.